Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the Truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh, man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Speaking of people who are doing all right, my old buddy Gizman2000 just had some back surgery, so hoping he is feeling a little bit better and taking care of himself. That is for sure and for certain. Anyway, let me tell you what, we got work to do today here on the old Truly Bedrock server. We got to get into the concrete business. Earlier today, on my lunch break from work, I was watching Mr. Beardstone play a little bit of that Minecraft game, and he was out farming up flint. And he was raking in all this kind of crazy flint, and I thought we need to get in the flint business in the Diamond Tree shop. So I went and farmed up a couple shulker boxes full of flint, and now while I was putting that up there, I was thinking maybe we also need to get into the concrete business. So I got myself a little concrete farm here. Man, it's working like a dream. I didn't build it on camera because I'm going to extend it a little bit. I figure that we'll do a little bit of it together just so I can show you how it works. It's not going to be anything too crazy. It's a pretty simple design. I think it's Foxy No Tail's design. I mean, he has one, I guess, on the server somewhere, and he's got all kind of like haste potions and soul sand down on the ground and stuff like that, and he's running back and forth like a wild man. That's for sure. But this is just like a simplified version, no extra potions. Right now there's like some weird, it's not really server lag, it's like I can't break stuff quite as fast as I want to be able to. Yeah, we were skipping, there's just like a little bit of, I don't know. I have a feeling. So here are the people that are on. I'm on, Jesse's on. Oh, is it just us? Oh, Prow. I have a feeling that Prow might be running his monster gold farm. That's what I think, at least. Oh, he just logged out. I wonder if it gets better. Or maybe Jess is doing something. I doubt it. But I know Prow was talking about his gold farm earlier today. But anyway, this is the farm, right? And then it's like 3 sources of water across here. And then these are top slabs, just so we don't have to worry about carting over there. And then I just filled in the walls and put a little bit of these shroom lights across the top. And to make concrete, all you do is you come back along here like so, right click and hold it down. And then you place all the concrete powder. We have some more. And I made 8 stacks of blue. Earlier I farmed up 8 stacks of red. But what I wanted to be able to do is make this probably double the length that it is already. And the reason I want to be able to do that is I really want to be able to do that'll be like 5 stacks at a time. Maybe 4 stacks is probably the right number. Hey, somehow we lost a couple pieces somewhere. True? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. No, maybe we're okay. Let's break this one. Let's fix these. For some reason, this last one doesn't work. So even if I jump up here, it doesn't turn. Not sure exactly why, but it's okay. No worries either way. Then we just go along here and just break it. All right, so there's our super easy. I mean, I guess it's really Foxy's design that we are going to use for our own purposes. But let me show you how to build this if you don't know. Let me go grab some materials, and then we'll bust the rest of that up along the way, and then I'll show you how we're going to make it. By the way, this was my mine shaft. This was already dug all the way down there. I had to dig maybe like 10 blocks. We are going to have to dig a lot further today, but that's okay because we might find some diamonds in our making a big a big 3x3 hallway that goes out for another 150 blocks or whatever. Okay, what do I need? I need my bucket. Okay, we need 2 buckets, and that's really it. And then we need some slabs, some oak slabs. No. Like this. Okay, let me just show you so you'll know, and then I'm going to go off camera and go work on it because it's not super exciting to be building some crazy big, long thing. All right, let's go over here. Now, earlier today, when there wasn't hardly anybody on the server, I was able to sort of like get ahead of myself and then just run. But the servers, I think it's due for a restart maybe. I think it was like a fresh restart. It restarts every at least once a day or however often. So we just need to go through. Oh, see, we're sort of getting out there in front of it. And I'm perfectly fine running at this speed. I mean, that took, what, maybe 5 minutes to do 8 stacks, 10 minutes max to do 8 stacks. That's, yeah, I mean, we could probably even get it faster than that. So, okay, so there we go. Let's dig out a little bit here, just so we can hop up here. I'm going to leave this like I'm going to skip a spot. Okay, so we're going to dig out 3 by 3. And we're going to go out a whole bunch of blocks. I don't really know how many. Many as I feel like doing. Let's just go like so. Okay. And then I'm going to probably get rid of all this water that I put in here. Let's put a couple torches just so we can see. Okay. So this is what I had originally, right? And then we're going to fill in. Just like, oh, I went like this. Well, I think I put a source block there. And then we just went like that, and then we can just fill in that side. Okay, so we go like that, right? And then all we're taking is some of these across the top, like top slab, right? So these are now waterlogged, but it's still a full source block. And then I'm taking some diorite and putting it in like so. You know, like this. And then every 4 blocks, so it's really every 5 blocks. So like 1, so this is right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, light, all the way down. So that's how I'm going to build it. And we're going to build this part of it the exact same way. I'm just going to extend it out there. That's whatever, it's 2.5 stacks. So whatever 128 plus 32 is 160. So I need to go another 160 blocks this way. And then I will have enough to do like 5 stacks. Maybe I'll only go like 96 blocks, and that way I could do 4 stacks. Maybe that's what I'll do. Do another stack and a half of distance. All right, I'm going to work on that, and I'll bring you back on the other side when it's all done. Just to show it to you, I'm going to get it finished, and I'm going to be farming up tons and tons of concrete. We have another stack of blue powder there to do, but if we could do 4 stacks at a time, that'd be pretty huge. Anyway, let me get to work. I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, so I've been putting in a little bit of work. It's actually been a day or so. Oh, yeah. Hey, where'd you come from, guy? I don't know where sometimes these mobs come carting out. I mean, it's lit up here. Where'd that guy even come from? Ah, who cares? Anyway, I've done a little bit of work. Take care of some business, that is for sure. I've got this thing extended out to 257 blocks, and the reason it's 257 is when you've got like this entire row filled, like all the way back like this, or however direction you go to, and you put dust right here, it doesn't like hydrate, doesn't turn into concrete, it stays dust. So you actually have to have an extra one, if that makes sense. So 257 allows me to do 4 stacks of concrete powder into concrete, lay them all down at one time, and literally it's just me sitting here like this and going backwards along the thing, not shifting, just backing up like this with my Depth Strider boots on. Yep. And I can convert 4 stacks of concrete powder into concrete blocks in 2 minutes. And that's without having any speed potions or anything like that, mining increases or anything. So, I mean, it works out good. And it's not really a complicated farm. I mean, you saw me build a little bit of it early in the episode. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot there. But I have been doing some work. I've been doing lots of work. Oh, man. I've been taking care of business, that is for sure. I just sort of got myself, you know, like you turn on some music, you crank up your favorite playlist on Spotify or YouTube or whatever that might be. It's hard to kind of watch YouTube when you're making concrete, but you can certainly listen to a podcast or do whatever you want to. And anyway, I have 16, made a little bit more red, maybe for a project that I want to do later. But so I have 16 of each of, so there's 16 total colors, and I have 16 blocks of 13 of those colors. Does that make sense? So the ones I don't have is black, gray, and brown. Now, I gotta go. We're gonna make a little trip here together, you and me. Let me see if I can't find some more rockets. Yeah, that should be enough for us to do. I don't know what actually I'm going to get, so let me put this away here. Yeah, put these guys away like so. I really need to spend next week. what's today? Today's Saturday. You guys are watching this on. Next week, I'm going to focus on getting my storage built out for the bulk storage here. Yeah, man, we just need to do some stuff. I also need to go and like mass harvest, bring a bunch of empty shulker boxes and maybe a bunch of shovels or something, and just harvest tons and tons of resources, because concrete, being in the concrete business, from what I understand, I talked to Liara, which, oh, by the way, let's chat and walk at the same time. We can, what is it, ride a bike and chew gum or whatever, walk and chew gum at the same time. We should be able to walk and talk at the same time. We've been recording YouTube videos forever. That's pretty much all I do is run my mouth. Okay, let's go up here. So I was talking to Liara because evidently last season on Truly Bedrock, when I was not here, she was the concrete I don't know, tycoon, yeah, master of the world. Anyway, she was telling me what the prices were she was selling concrete for, and I couldn't believe it. She said, now, so two diamonds a stack if the concrete was so 2 diamonds a stack if the concrete was just powder form, so like red concrete powder. 2 diamonds a stack. And if it was converted into concrete, 3 3 diamonds a stack. Oh man, that feels like highway robbery. But she said, hey, something's weird over there, I don't know what that is. She said that that's just what the going rate was. And I was thinking maybe I would sell like unconverted, so like dust, right? Which I don't really have any, so right now it's all converted. But I guess from a building material perspective, dust is also a valid building material. You know, make it into walls, give it a little different texture and something like that. Oh, let's say goodnight to Beardstone. Gentleman Minecrafter. Do you know who that guy is? Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer? Whatever. Mr. B. I like him. I've been watching some of his live streams. It's good stuff. Anyway, sorry. So last season, I got myself distracted. Last season, Liara sold concrete. 2 diamonds for a stack of unconverted, 3 diamonds for a stack of converted. I think what I'm going to do is sell unconverted for $1 diamond a stack and converted 2 stacks for 3 diamonds. Does that sound... That sounds like, that's like highway robbery, man. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Let me know. I was originally thinking much lower than that, but now I know maybe the server can support it. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out together. All right, so, but anyway, I was talking to Liara about some other stuff, and I said, hey, I need to make some brown dye. And she said, I'm going to bring you some stuff. And she brought me some... Oh, she's awesome. She brought me some jungle logs and some cocoa beans. These are the first cocoa beans I've seen on the server. And stacks on stacks of magma blocks. I don't know if I have enough inventory room. Oh, Liara, you're the best. Because, well, I didn't even tell you why I need that stuff. This is dirt, so you guys can go in there like so. Oh, there's a little bit of gravel. I'll just leave that over here in case we ever need it for a building project. So... Liara suggested, because I was crying about black dye, because I think black dye might be, it's like there's only 2 sources for black dye in the game. One is, we just need to keep on keeping on here and stop getting ourselves distracted. One is squids, right there, ink sacs. Right? Oh, thank you so much, Liara. So one is that. She is a rock star. Oh, man. She is getting to be one of my favorites. Oh, hello, creeper. Don't blow up near my base. Ah. So, she suggested, or no, so you get it from squids, ink sacs, or you can get it, I guess, from wither roses. But, man, who's going to make a wither rose farm? That's insanity. I mean, that's crazy town. So, instead, what Liara suggested is that we build a squid farm. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to build a squid farm. I think I actually said that in like that way, too. And she said, no, on Bedrock, they're super hacks and easy because you just build them over the ocean, like up in the air. And squids don't like abide by the same rules, I guess, in Bedrock as they do in Java Minecraft. You know, where they only spawn in rivers or ocean, and it's got to be a certain height, and it's a huge pain in the, you know, in the rear end. But she said, no, you just build a thing, up in the sky, and you... Oh, we gotta handle that. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, Pandawan. You just build a like platform up in the sky, and it's a super simple thing. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it a try. And she said you also get other stuff like fish, and like bone meal. So maybe that's what we do, and maybe I don't know what other pieces, parts. But she brought all over these for us. Man, she is a rock star to end all rock stars. So I tell you what, I've already got a spot over in the ocean, just across the just across the way there, not too far, set up where I'm going to build my squid farm. I found a super easy and what looks to be a pretty awesome tutorial by our old friend Killadrone. I've got tons of gold laying around here for gold rails and stuff like that. So we're going to combine all of those things together and see if we can't make ourselves a super cool squid farm. So let me get to work on gathering some materials and emptying a shulker box and finding space to carry stuff, and then I'll meet you over there at the location. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, I've got myself a little platform here. It's over the ocean. I verified that using Chunkbase just to see to make sure. And we are actually inside some chunks. Right, so this right here is the corner of one chunk, and it goes all the way over. So we've got our chunk math all taken care of. Actually, the platform actually starts up there. We're going to head that way. I'm just filling in the rest of this. We're using red concrete for this base. Now, this isn't the spawning area. This is the collection area, but we've got to get that built first. But I want it to look kind of cool from the ground. I mean, if we come rolling through here and take a look. Let's just put these last couple guys. Do I have a couple more? Yeah. I'm using, by the way, some smooth stone. I don't think I've built with this at all this season. And you get this by smelting stone, right? So I love that. All right, so this is going to be collection area, I think. Yeah, I believe that's how we're going to do it. So I've got tons, and so I need some redstone. Let's just put this stuff up here for now. We need some of these. And we need a bunch of these. We probably need more than those, and let's get a bunch. Okay, so here's my thought. And the other benefit, I think, of making this be red here. So if we go, let's see, let's just go like this. This should be like 16 redstone blocks, maybe 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're a little off, but you know, they still look kind of cool. Let's put these guys in here like so, and then these are where we're gonna have powered rails, and we'll extend those out, and we could do that. I don't know how many blocks we want to go. We have tons. Then we'll go, where do we start that? So 2 from the end. Then maybe we'll go all the way down here. By the way, it's 16 blocks wide and 48 blocks long, so it's the equivalent. You know what we have to do? Let's go sleep real quick. I don't have any lights up here, so it's going to be a little sketchy. I don't want mobs to spawn. We're kind of high in the air. Oh, hello, sleep. Okay, give me that back. Okay. All right, so we'll go down and go 2 from this edge over here. Because all we need is our thing to be like moving, right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah. 4. I guess it doesn't really matter. 5, 6. And then we're just going to lay rails. Okay, let's put our redstone blocks back in here. Okay, perfect. All right, so then we'll start down here. So this is where the collection system will end. Down here at this end, we certainly are going to need a couple regular rails, so we'll go like 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Is that going to be? We may have to do another strip of these. We can probably do one more run. Do we want to just do it like this, like sort of in the middle? Let's take a look here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is the middle. So let's go like this. That's not what we want. We want this to be here. Let's just go this way. Yep. And then we'll fill in like that. Okay, so you know the deal. We've done this a million times before, or if I haven't with you, you have done it yourself. So I'm just going to put rails in, and all the thing is going to do is just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's going to run across this whole thing. And then I'm going to, then on top of this whole setup, one block up, so like right here, all right, like right there, yeah. We're going to start a wall out there. We're going to start building the actual spawning platform for our squid farm, right? Or our aquatic animal farm. So let me get all the rails put in, and I'll get a little bit of this done, and I'll bring you back in, and I'll talk about how this is going to look, and then we got to put the water in and do all the things. Oh, man. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so here's the deal with squid farms. Now, I am telling you everything that I learned from my good buddy Kilodrone, and I'm going to put a copy of his video, or a link to his video in the description box down below. But, so here's the deal. So, first of all, I got all the rails in. That works great. I tested the minecart. It runs all the way around and comes back. Let's stack ourselves up here again. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I have some more magma cubes. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal, right? So squids and other aquatic things don't spawn in bubble columns, right? So remember, we put water down, and these blocks are going to pull anything that sort of shows up in them down, and then they will die on this magma block. But they won't spawn if we can't just make the whole platform magma blocks, right? Because nothing will spawn. So what we do is we make spawnable spaces. There's 8, and then we surround all those spawnable spaces, technically, with magma blocks. So if something spawns here, if it moves at all, it's going to get pulled down and killed on all these blocks. So we've got to just kind of keep up this pattern. It's pretty easy. It's just, you know, we just have to grind it out. And, you know, you don't take fire damage when you're on top of these blocks, so it's not that big of a deal. So we've got to just make like this grid pattern with the magma blocks, and then fill it in with our sort of spawn blocks. And then after that's done, we need to make ourselves sort of a ring around the top of this farm that's going to be 2 blocks tall, and it's going to be like this, like so, and it's going to be like that, and then that's going to be filled with water, and that's where the things are going to spawn, and then they're going to go down there, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep working on getting this floor done. It should just take a few minutes for me, a few seconds or two for you, and then I've got a couple buckets of water. I'm going to get them all filled in, and then hopefully we'll have stuff spawning. So let's see what we can do. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, so the farm, literally, I just filled the water in, and look at only, oh man, we're going to have so many fish. We may have to, like, get rid of the fish, but you can see stuff swimming around. I did see at least 1 squid spawn, so this water is too deep. I'm pretty sure that's what it needs to be. Yeah, look, there's all kinds of stuff, I think, spawning over there. Yeah, we gotta see some squids, though. So what I want to do is just run this. We gotta make our, okay, yeah, can you go now? Can you go? Okay, good, good, good. All right, so we do have to make our collection system, and we're going to use the same thing that we're using over the base. But this looks like it's working. I just don't know where we need to be for squids to spawn. But, I mean, stuff spawn. Look at all those fish over there. Oh, my God, we're going to be raking it in. Oh, man, raking it in. I just don't know how far away we need to be. I think maybe if we sort of get in the middle-ish. Let's just go up. I don't know. I had 25 blocks in my inventory, so let's go up. I don't know if that's the right spot, but I'd really like to see a squid spawn, because this is certainly going to produce us tons of fish-related items. Oh, yeah, over there. Yeah, boy. Pack spawning, too, which is really good. Okay, that's going to be awesome for us, and then they should die, I think. He should be getting pulled down into the bubble column. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so that's certainly working. Let's go up 1 more block and see if we can see anything else spawning. Now, I don't know if we can see the end of these. I can see, yeah, stuff's still spawning. Okay, I got to figure out the best place to go AFK, but without a doubt, this is, oh, look, there's a bunch of squids. Yeah, it's 100% producing squids. We just got to figure out, like, what our range is so we can get as many as possible. This thing is like, what, 48 blocks long, so we just need to get sort of in the center. Yeah, squids over there. Lots of fish. Oh my goodness, we are going to be raking it in. Okay, so what that means, so we know for sure that this farm is going to produce us ink sacs. We need to get a collection system in place for sure. I'm kind of regretting the fact that I tore down. Look at all the drops. Oh my goodness gracious. I actually don't care too much about some of that stuff, but let's see. So is this thing still doing its deal? All right, so I think the minecart is still carting around, as minecarts are apt to do. I can't really see it, but we know for a fact that this thing's working, okay? Which is exactly what we want to have happen. We want it to work because that's the whole goal. Yeah, okay, there the guy is. He's going to be raking it in. It's probably full based on the rates that I just saw, which scares me a little bit because that might mean we need to get dual collection systems running. Maybe. I mean, because this thing it's ridiculous. Look at all those drops, all those fish that it can't even pick up. All I really wanted to pick up is ink sacs, and more fish are spawning. Oh man, we are going to be raking it in. I feel like I need to maybe... I mean, it's going to be really difficult to change up our collection system unless we just go and stop it over there. Let's see what we end up with when this thing comes back. I bet it's going to be clear full of fish. Yeah, come on. Yeah, okay, like it's right there. So we should see it coming down. Okay, final pass right here. Okay. Yeah, so without a doubt that thing is working. Oh, yeah. All right, so we just got to get an unloading system going, and then we need to let this thing run for a little bit and see how many ink stacks we can get. I mean, I don't mind going AFK for a while and see what we can rake in. All right, let me go back over to the base. By the way, from a base perspective, just so you know, we'll fly over there together. So if you see that little bit of dirt right there that hasn't grown yet, I mean, right there's the fields. So there's the farm, there's the fields. I mean, we're right by the ocean or the water, so we're not too far away. I mean, obviously we need to be over there for mobs to spawn, which is perfectly fine. All right, now, what I need to get is the pieces parts for our collection system, which is just going to be like a comparator and a couple other odds and ends. We're going to use the exact same setup that we have here. So let me get all that done, and I'll see you in just a second after I get that put together, and we'll see if we can actually start raking in some stuff. Oh, man, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, I think I've got a completed farm here. It seems to be working like a dream. I've got my unloader working as well. I'm not sure where my minecart is, but I've got the same unloader system that I had over at the other place, which should be working out okay. I'm a little bit worried about how many fish. Oh man, we are raking it in, but I don't know if we want to be raking it in, though. That worries me a little bit. Because what I really want, I don't know. Oh, so my unloader's working, right? So this guy's unloaded. We can maybe see what's inside there. I don't know if we can or not. Here, let's go here. Can I see? Maybe we can't. But it's going to be unloading for sure. So we are getting tons of drops. Check it out. So we got some ink sacs, but we got so much fish. I'm not sure exactly what to even do with all that stuff. I mean, we could just smelt it and use it for experience, probably. That'd probably be the best course of action. But I think what I want to do is, before we end this video, I mean, it just turned over a new hour for me as far as recording goes, so I think I'm just going to hang out here, AFK. I'm not exactly sure the best spot, but I think it's probably... I want to say it's probably... So if we go... So it's 48, so I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's go right here. And I'll go up however many blocks it was. Was it 18 blocks? And I want to just go up here and stand and see if we can see squid spawning. Lots of those other fish are spawning in, but I want to see if we can get some squids. I mean, the other option is to go sort of in the middle of the farm. I think maybe we need to go a little bit higher. A little short on building blocks. How about some red concrete, maybe? Here, let's do this instead. This is just a test. So it's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Maybe we'll go right here. I don't see any squid spawning. I see lots of things. Man, we are going to be having so much fish, it's not even funny. Ah, yeah. Okay, squids. There's some squids. Okay. So we just have to... So I'm going to go AFK right here in this spot. I'm going to have to put myself into like some sort of little enclosure. But anyway, I'll go AFK here, and then I'll bring you back on the other side. We'll take a look and see how much goodies we've got. I'm going to go AFK for 1 hour exactly. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, man. Oh, I don't want those guys to spawn. Oh, man. Anyway, I'll see you in an hour. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, it's been exactly an hour. I mean, literally to the minute. We do have some drowns that have spawned in there, which is probably not great. I think when we fly away, I mean, I think there might be holding stuff, though. I don't know. Let's go see what we have in our chest, though. So this thing's been running nonstop. I've just been standing there on that platform. I just tore it down. We'll see if that's the right one to use or not. But let's go down here and see how much we have raked in. Alright, so there is... Oh, yeah! Oh, these are drops from me. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of ink sacks. Any more? Okay, so that's total. So that's actually pretty good for an hour. I mean, it's not great, but look at all the other stuff we've got. We've got a couple stacks of bones in there. We've got so many fish. Blah. We may want to try to get rid of those or do something with them. But that being said, 4 stacks of ink sack. I mean, that's not, like, ridiculous numbers, but it's actually not too bad. And if I could improve my AFK spot, maybe it would even be better, I think. I don't know if those guys are causing any impact, but there's like ink sack. Look at all the ink sacks laying around. Man, there's tons of them. Oh man. Did my thing is still running? I guess. Let's just go take a look here and see. How do we see? Can we peek? I guess my thing is still running. But that's pretty good, I think. Man, that's exactly what I needed. I mean, that's going to be enough to make... So you need 3 stacks of dye when you have, like, a regular color and, like, a secondary color. So in our case, black and gray is what we need. So we need 2 stacks of black to make 16 black. And then 1 stack of black and a stack of white to make 16 gray. So now with the addition of the cocoa beans, we can make all 16. So I'm going to go work on that probably while my video is rendering, this video that you're watching. And then I think next time we're going to stick those in the shop because I have this new design or new idea, not new design, but a new idea for the diamond tree that I think we're going to make look awesome. We also have to go check and see if we sold anything. It's been a couple days, like real days. Oh man, I've been grinding around having a good old time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series, where we have fired up an amazing farm in the sky thing. We gotta do something. Anyway, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.